I read this sentence on the internet today, and I quote, "The reality is way worse than anyone can imagine." I also subscribe to the saying, in the end, reality always wins. So you do the math. This sentence about reality being in fact worse than anyone can imagine, it was under a video from one of those places that used to be called Third World. The video was, how do I put it, a practical illustration of possible incompatibility between Western technology, which derives from and assumes Western values, and a culture that lacks either, but wants to avail themselves of all of the above. Yes, I can imagine that likely reality is worse than we can imagine. Things that were on the fringes of the sayable are sayable now because reality goes way beyond. And trying to describe real reality in true and complete words, it would make the authorities scratch their heads over whether to put you in jail or in the madhouse. Oh wait, I forgot. They don't put people in madhouses anymore. Mad is the new normal. You wonder why they allow you to say things that were unimaginable not long ago? Well, possibly because reality has moved way beyond that. So, how do we deal with that? I see 2 + 1 ways. One way is what the majority of people do. The people on the left are on the right, aka the control the position. You simply deny what's really happening. The second way is delve into what's really happening, maybe even say it out loud, and then either get killed, get jailed, get financially destroyed, or go crazy. Those who go crazy, they are those who, according to Nietzsche, have stared into the abyss long enough for the abyss to stare back. I have seen examples of each category. It's not a pretty sight. Yet there is another way, a third option. Find a framework that lets you look at reality in all its gory details and still see beauty and not go mad. This framework, of course, is religion. Specifically a religion that has zero qualms about confronting death and horror, but then also sets a message of hope and love against the horror. Or in the words of Jesus, in his guarantee, "These things I have spoken to you, that in me you may have peace. In the world you shall have distress, but have confidence, I have overcome the world." And that's about it from me today. Check the transcript and the Bible first via link in the description. I thank you for your time, for your support and your prayers. God bless.